Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Can you see some letters in the video so far? If you said no, you clearly can't see this. If you said yes, then you clearly can see this. And I'm going to be ranking all 26 of these. Also, I think it's a good time to mention to subscribe to my second channel. We are on the mix of getting that channel to 37 subscribers, more than my sister. Anyways, at number 26, y'all are gonna hate me for this, but I put F. F is just an overrated letter, really. I mean, it really hasn't appeared in much words. I mean, okay, it has appeared in much words, but I just think it is the worst letter out of all 26. And this is actually serious. This is actually my opinion. This is not a joke. 25th, it is S. Definitely not because my sister starts with an S. No. I mean, S is overrated. Like, genuinely. Think of any word. Just anything. Put an S at the end and you created a whole new word. Shirt. Shirts. Boom, new word. Controller. Controllers. Boom, new word. Blanket. Blankets. In 24th, it is A. The reason is because it's just so overused. Think of a word that's that could really just save the world, that doesn't have an A in it. Dissolve 500. Dissolve 500 FC. I mean, A's could also be used in bad ways, like Gamerville. And vegetables. In 23rd, it is G. That is because G is just not a good letter. Get it? Number 26. Number 22, it is E. Again, pretty overrated. When people say E, they just go like E. E. It's just like, what? What? 22nd best letter, honestly. In 21st, it is I. It's actually a word. I just ranked a word. Same thing with A. I just ranked a word. At number 20th, it is the letter N. I mean, it's the first letter of one of my least favorite people's names. It's also the first letter of Noah Chicos FN, which, if you subscribe to, if you don't, In 19th, it is M, and that's because an N and an M are very similar. But I think an M is just better because you have to draw a little bit more. In 18th place, it is O. That is because it's a circle. At number 17, it is R. I mean, whenever you see an R in a movie. I actually don't watch movies, so I really don't care. Number 16th, it is T. Yeah, it's just fine, isn't it? 15th, it is L. That is the first letter of my worst enemy. You could ask anyone that knows me personally. They would say that the first letter of my worst enemy is L. So, a few ranks were knocked down because of that. But again, it's just 2 lines. Like, I could make 2 lines in any direction, and I would technically be making an L. Like, I could be doing this. Isn't that technically an L? This is just a backwards L, no? Wow, that's crazy. 14th, it is B. It's because it's really just overshadowed, isn't it? Like, we always go A to Z, but never B to Y. I really synthesize for B. Sympathize, not synthesize. At number 13, it is J. J is just mid. That's why it is in the halfway mark. The reason why J is mid is because what words actually have J other than Jaguar, Jam, and Jammed? Not including Jaguars and Jams. Thanks, S. Japan, Jamaica, Jordan. But, like, those are countries, not words. Jackson? That's a name. Jack in the Box. In 12th, I've put C. Again, pretty overshadowed because of A, but it's got its worth because of A, B, C. In 11th, it is H. It's almost, no, it is symmetrical. It is symmetrical. It's actually one of the very few letters that I see backwards. Like, when it's capital, I see some letters backwards. I see A backwards. I see I backwards. I see M backwards sometimes. O, T. Sometimes I see H backwards, of course. I see U backwards. I see Y backwards. I see W and V and X backwards sometimes. It's kind of crazy. But in 10th, I've gone for P. Yeah, it's a kind of surprising pick to put in 10th. That's because the 9 cool letters were ahead of them. But P is going to be in 10th. In 9th place, it is D. Not because it is the most used letter when spelling out Dazod 500. Dazod 500. Four times in Dazod 500. I'm actually going to put down here, the angle looks good. In 8th place, I've gone for K. You might think this is not a cool letter, but it is a cool letter. In 7th, it is U. Again, a pretty cool letter, but not that cool. That's why it is ranked 7th. Top 6, pretty cool. Y, I mean, people just take it for like, oh, why did you do this? And they don't spell W-H-Y, they spell it Y. It's top 5. The 5 coolest letters, in my opinion, are unsurprisingly some of the last in the alphabet. But in 5th place, it is not close to the last. Actually, just after you reach the middle, essentially. Q. It's really overshadowed. I mean, what words actually have Q in it? Like, the most obvious ones are queen and quilt. But there are more words with Q, I think. This is still a pretty cool letter. And honestly, the way the QWERTY logo sets up, I don't want to change it because it just looks sick. Genuinely. That white Q on the gray background, oh my god, it looks amazing. The top 4 is at the lower ranks of the alphabet. Do I scare you? It's a W. W are just referred now to like when you win a game or something. But it is a genuine cool letter. Again, one of the very few I see backwards. Okay, it's time for the podium. At number 3, it is a V. Despite having a V in my name, V's aren't just that cool. They cracked the top 3 barely because V's kinda are cool. The top 2, who will win? Who is the coolest letter? Our last 2 options are Z and X. Drumroll, please. Some of you that know me personally may know the answer. Some of you may not. My favorite letter is X. 2nd place is Z. Despite having a Z in my name, in my YouTube name, I don't have one in my personal name. Neither do I do X, although that would be really cool. Z's might be one of the coolest letters, but X just sounds so cool. X could be used like in different terms. Like it could be used as a Z, it could be used as an X. The most famous word the X is in is the xylophone, although that could be debated with X-ray. Yeah. X's are the best letters. Z's are the second best letter, although they are really cool. That's actually why I have one in my name. You could actually pronounce it like Dazod 500. If I had an X, Dixod 500. That just sounds inappropriate. I might just actually end the video.